If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call
This
for an
is
uprising.
a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. You're going to get a kick out of this. The coincidences of all the things that we all expose and know about, and the corruption with the CIA and the Illuminati and the New World Order and Freemasonry. It just continues to, everything that's going on in the world just continues to tie itself together. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. I wanted to show you this first for anybody out there. You know that this channel, I had a spoof channel to get it monetized. My first video up, which is still up, which if you watched it, I don't even like put images in it because, you know, there's like things they'll flag images of weapons and things like that, you know, military and stuff. So, you know, I kind of put my logo in it just to, you know, because the words I was using weren't controversial, I should say. And of course, the trolls, of course, flag the videos because they have nothing better to do. What do they call it? The blocking speech thing that's going on, cancel culture, right? Even though they're never going to cancel me because I'm not, I mean, you want to cancel me, come cancel me and cut my head off. Otherwise, I'm not stopping. And all you're going to do is just, it's not even aggravating me. I think it's fun. The Call for a Rainbow was, I mean, it wasn't necessarily fun, but I saw how much it triggered the LGX25Q exclamation point community. And I mean, that's what it's all about for me because I love triggering them because they're the ones who are just destroying the world. So I wanted to show you this. This video, the first video I put up already is demonetized, which fine, you don't have to care if it's monetized or not. That only helps me. But what it does is it suppresses the video from being found because they consider it controversial. So you're not going to be able to find it or it won't be recommended, right? This is after I sat and waited because you can sit and wait when you upload it and wait for YouTube to review it and approve it. If they approve it, I always put it up because they say, okay, they can't flag me, they approved it. And that's exactly what they did to my other channels. All those videos were approved that got flagged and caused demonetization. But this is the other thing, and this is why I constantly am telling people to go to the website. Look at this, 18 plus age restriction. Are you joking with me? 18 plus. What was said in the video? There's no cursing. There's no bad photos or disturbing images. And it's 18 plus. So why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem because I'm trying to reach the youth out there because they're going to be in the middle of this. And they're going to be the ones who are needed. They're going to be like the John Connors of this world, trying to wake people up to the nonsense, the transhumanism, the agendas. And they put an age restriction on it. So what that means is that anybody who's under 18 is not allowed to watch the video. They have to sign in and prove that they're 18 with their, you know, whatever their credentials are and whatever YouTube asks you for now. And then if they're not, it'll say, I'm sorry, this video is restricted. You can't watch it. I'm sure people could find ways around it, but it just means that new people can't find the content. So it's absolutely absurd. And that's why I tell people to join the website. And I get it. People are like, well, it's $2.99 call. Why can't it be free? Well, I mean, you have to use common sense here. It's not free because one, it costs money to run a website. Two, the whole purpose of my website is to limit the trolling. And like nobody who's a troll is going to pay $2.99 and join, even though it's not a lot of money. And we've only had 3 people in over a year who have been a problem on the website. 3 people. And they wouldn't consider themselves problems, but you know, people acting ridiculous and being just agitating people. And they had to have their accounts deleted. It wasn't because of free speech. It was because of their behavior. You're threatening people, then making people uncomfortable, then many people, you know, that kind of stuff. But think about how many people on YouTube do that every day. So it weeds all that crap out. Plus, there are no ads over there. So you don't have to worry about commercials. You don't have to worry about marketing to. You could watch the video, you can go to the forum, and there's none of that. You can go to the live chat and talk to people in real time. So again, that's why it's there. All right, now I said yesterday that I'm going to call it the 1-9. I think everybody at this point knows what the 1-9 is, the outbreak. I wasn't going to talk about it here. So that's just nothing. I'm not saying a word about the CDC. I'm not saying boo. I'm just showing you this story that's out there because I could not stop laughing when I saw it. Look at this. Guess who is opening a super, that's right, a super slash massive jab site, VAX site. Disneyland. Can you make it up? Disneyland. The same place where, if you've watched my channel, they've covered, and they used to have Tomorrowland there, where they would cover what? Oh my goodness, they would cover Monsanto and promote Monsanto. Monsanto was actually on Disney soil. Like, it was a ride you'd go on and you'd learn about, Monsanto, and people would ooh and ah. Luckily, people woke up and realized what Monsanto was putting in food and putting in the dirt. What else has Disney brought us? Well, I've showed you the videos where they've even admitted to weaponizing weather. We know Central Intelligence runs under there, and we know it's the head of MKUltra. But, I mean, they're even playing cartoons as a form of that to get the young kids out there to abide by the new laws of this world. Take a look.
Calling all incredible families. It's time to suit up and harness your powers for an incredible Walt Disney World Resort visit. First, wear a face covering, darling. It's not just stylish, it's smart. All guests 2 years of age and older, along with cast members, are required to wear a fabulous and appropriate face covering. Be cool. All guests will have their temperature screened to ensure their temperature is below 100.4 Fahrenheit. Always respect the bubble. Keep 6 feet between yourself and others. Follow ground markings and physical barriers. Do your part and dash off to wash your hands frequently. Hum an incredible tune for at least 20 seconds while washing. If you need help, simply look to the Incredicrew, a team of cast members at the ready to help you use all of your new powers.
So you can't make this stuff up, right? What a coinky dink that Disneyland is working hand in hand with this. I mean, how do you know? It's hard not to laugh, right? We've been exposing this, and people are like, it's crazy you're exposing Disney. Disney's now helping out they're claiming they're going to get 8,000 people a day jabbing. People are lining up on the app. I guess they created some app. They have to have an appointment, and everyone's thrilled. They're going to Disneyland to get I mean, stop it. Because you write a script like this, I wonder if on the way in, they're all going to pass through Club 33. You remember Club 33, which I have exposed many times. Many people have, so I'm not going to act like I'm the only one. Club 33, where have we heard that number before? 33 in Freemasonry, the highest degree. 33, like 1/3 of the fallen angels. They love that number 33. Club 33 from, interesting, the most famous Malay in the world, Walt Disney. Boy, and there's a lot of books out there about Walt Disney's behavior behind closed doors with a lot of those kids at the park. But that's not here nor there, because that's like really bad to talk about, because these people need to be completely protected for the atrocities they commit. I often think these like liberal people, and like they're so just brainwashed, and so are people, Republicans too. So don't think I'm just anyone who believes in the left and right. But these people like think that they're like, oh, we're good people, we're loving and caring. And they like look up to like these leaders. They don't realize what these people do behind closed doors. How many people they poison in the skies and the food. This goes from Biden to, all these people all the way down the list who are in positions of power. And they think they're wonderful people. They think people like me are bad, hateful people because I don't agree with their lifestyle. I don't wish harm on any of them, because they're going to deal with that on Judgment Day. That's not my problem. Quite frankly, I just don't want any influence to be put on the young kids out there. That's all. I want the kids out there to be able to think freely and understand that they're being programmed and controlled. That's my care. That's my concern. So you can see the articles here. You have Variety covering it. CNN is thrilled to be covering it today. They say a Super 19 site at Disneyland Resort in Anaheim opened on Wednesday. This is a couple days ago, I guess. Orange County officials said earlier in the week the resort will be one of several super point of dispensing sites where thousands of residents daily are going to be able to get the jabbies. The site will soon, I was going to say something else, get something else as well. They're going to get jabbed, all right. The site will soon be able to jabbies more than 7,000 people a day, soon to be 8. On Monday, more than 10,000 people signed up at the site. And then they said there's no better place to have our first super pod than right here at Disneyland, a travel destination for people around the world. Today marks an important step in combating the one-niner and reclaiming our lives and livelihoods. More SuperPod sites are going to be announced as agreements are finalized. So here are the other super sites they're talking about. But it's just pretty funny that Disney would be the first one with everything that we know about Disney. We got Dodger Stadium, Petco Park in San Diego, Sacramento's Cal Expo. So California is really rolling this out. And then you're going to see it on the East Coast. You'll see New York and New Jersey follow suit. Probably do it at Giants Stadium. Probably do it at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. I mean, just unbelievable. About 2,100 people remain. There's stats on it. I'm not giving that. So I'm not going anything about it and the statistics about it because they just think you're automatically questioning and you're not allowed to question. I'm just showing you that this is Disneyland and this is what they're doing. So, yay for Disney. Hip, hip, hooray. I almost want to bring Call for a Rainbow into the room so he could cheer because he'd be thrilled about this. But unfortunately, I think he wasted about 3 lives yesterday, so he's going to be in recovery for a while. But if he's anything like Michael Myers, he might be back quicker than we think. So, especially if they're going to be messing around with this channel, because guess what? There'll just be a new Call for a Rainbow, and we'll build that one out just like this. We got 30,000 subs here in a week. I know it doesn't seem much compared to the 50,000, but it's a huge accomplishment. So thank all of you who are over here. And again, I hope to see you guys on the website. It's important to be over there. I hope you understand why it's important, why it needs to have a fee, because it keeps, there's nobody over there who, I think maybe like 1 or 2 Satanists have signed up to try to troll and then just like quit because people weren't even taking the bait because they don't care. And they were just pretty much going, it's pretty pathetic that you're paying $3 to come over here and troll. But that's how obsessed some of these people are with me, which is creepy as can be. I don't know why they would be, but there's some sick people out there. And we all know that, but it's definitely a safe place over there, and you don't have to worry about that crap. So that's one of the reasons. And again, like you saw, the age restriction here. I mean, what's the restriction for? Everybody okay? What? 18 plus. You got Cardi B literally with her jugs hanging out and her nasty stinking rear end, which probably smells like formaldehyde, sticking out. And, I've covered this. They've had these people just butt naked on here. And they allow them to monetize. There's no problem. There's no age restriction, right? Because they play by their own rules. But we know who controls the courts and everything like that. And they can get away with this stuff. And we know why they do it, because they're polluting the minds of the masses, which is what they continue to do. But guess what? I'm here to counter that. And I'll spit right back in their faces every time they try to take us down, any of us down, because we're all in this together. We're not letting them take our free speech away over our dead bodies. That's a fact. So check out the website if you haven't. Thank you to the Patreons and everyone out there for being here. Let's continue to build this channel out. And thank you, Disneyland. Thank you for your contributions here. That's really going to be that's a great thing. Not surprised at all. It's not convenient at all. Great thing. Thank you guys again. God bless all of you and your families.